What is up, guys? Prismatic Recaster here. Thank you so much for stopping by, and today we have a guide for the new reward structures introduced into Destiny 2 with Season of the Chosen. So we are going over how to utilize and upgrade the Helm, as well as the Hammer of Proving and the Prismatic Recaster, and all of the interactions between those things. I have seen a ton of confusion around these arguably overcomplicated systems, and this video should help clear all of that up. So if you do find this video informative and helpful, hit that subscribe button. We are so close to that 1 milli mark, which is absolutely incredible, and thank you guys so much for supporting the channel for so many years. And so, let's get started. Now, first things first, you're definitely going to want to do the initial quest line associated with Season of the Chosen. This is going to introduce you to the Battlegrounds activity, it's going to get you the Hammer of Proving, as well as have you at least look at the Helm and the Prismatic Recaster. But let's talk first about the Helm of Proving. How do you use that? Well, it's accessible whenever you open your quest tab, and then you can interact further with that. Right now it only has one option, but it's going to have a little bit more as you level up your Helm. We'll talk about that in a sec. But really the best way to think about the Helm of Proving is kind of as a different version of the lure we had last season to do Wraithborn hunts. In any event, once you acquire the hammer, here's how it works. Firstly, it's going to let you acquire Cabal Gold, and there's a limit of initially 42. So this means when you go out and do pretty much anything in the world, which includes strikes, Gambit, Crucible, even stuff like Blind Well, I think even raids, all of that stuff, you're going to get Cabal Gold. Then what you can do is spend that Cabal Gold to interact with the hammer and put on an etched Challenger medallion. Now, what this does is that when you're playing the playlist Battlegrounds activity, at the end, once you've killed the boss, additional reward chests are going to spawn, and you can't do anything to them unless you've socketed in an Etched Challenger medallion, and then, as you can see, it lets you smash them to get additional rewards. And importantly, one of those additional rewards is always going to be, as you can see, a hammer charge. That brings us to the Prismatic Recaster. So, definitely a complicated looking device on its surface, but it's actually pretty simple. You have 3 different tiers of focused Umbral Engrams, and think of each tier as getting more and more specific. So in tier 1, you can get, something from the new Season of the Chosen loot pool. Tier 2, okay, maybe you want a certain type of armor or weapon, and then tier 3, you can literally narrow it down to like 2 different weapons. Like, do you want the rocket launcher or the sniper? Take your pick. And this whole system is meant to help you farm specific things. So if you want a rocket launcher god roll, you can specifically focus your Umbral Engrams to just the rocket launcher or the sniper, so you have a really high chance of getting a lot of rocket launchers and therefore getting a god roll. Because remember, you don't have to use this system whatsoever. When you earn an Umbral Engram, you can simply go to the Recaster, the front of it, and turn them in, and you get just a random reward. But again, it's much less likely to get what you actually want. But when you first go to the Recaster, you're probably going to see not a lot of different engrams and instead a bunch of other symbols. These are simply challenges to unlock those engrams. So, as you can see right here, I already have the tier 3 Chosen Resilience focused Umbral Engram. This means that I can get specifically a Season of Chosen armor piece with a high resilience roll. It just costs me a lot of resources. But I can earn more of these focus engrams by just randomly getting them out of the tribute chests that I smash at the end of a Battlegrounds activity, or by getting kills with a certain weapon type, getting gold, a bunch of different things. So as you complete these different challenges or collect these, you're going to unlock additional focused Umbral Engrams you can turn your base Umbral Engrams into. Now you'll notice that as you go up in tiers, you're often going to require more and more hammer charges. These again are earned by smashing those tribute chests with your hammer that has the medallion equipped. So essentially, the base reward structure here is go and do pretty much any activity in Destiny 2 to earn Cabal Gold. Spend that Cabal Gold to put the medallion in your hammer, play the Battlegrounds activity, and then smash the tribute chests at the end to earn hammer charges. Use the hammer charges to buy focused Umbral Engrams to get specific loot you want. However, we can vastly improve this process by getting hammer enhancements, and that's where the HELM comes in. So if you go there, you can see there's a tab for those hammer enhancements. Now initially, they're all darkened. You can't unlock any of them, and you do so by increasing your HELM reputation level. So how do you do that? Well, by completing the weekly challenges. So if you go into your quest tab, you can see that some of the week 1 challenges will reward War Table reputation. This is what you want. So once you get those completed, you can turn them in, and as you can see, get that reputation instantly, and your HELM will be leveled up. At this point, you can now start unlocking those hammer enhancements. But don't just start unlocking stuff willy-nilly. There's a very important upgrade process, and I'm going to go over exactly what I plan to do to get the most efficient process out of this reward structure. So, there's going to be one initial upgrade you can choose, which is Tribute Chest 1. Once you unlock that, you're going to unlock 3 different options. And essentially, this shows what is happening with these hammer enhancements. So I can go to the right and upgrade Hammer Charge 1, which gives me the ability to hold more charges, and then I unlock Cabal Gold 1. Once I get that, I can go even further right, and at any time, I can go down into the other tiers. So instead of going to the right, I could go down and unlock Tribute Chest 2, and then even Tribute Chest 3 in the purple tier after that. So every single time you level up your HELM with those weekly challenges, you're able to pick one of these upgrades, and it doesn't matter if it's enhancements 1, 2, or 3, and you can go either right, left, or down. So, keeping all of that in mind, here's what I plan to do for my hammer enhancements. Firstly, I'm going to unlock the chest tier 2 reward, which is going to give you the ability to randomly get more Season of the Chosen loot every time you smash a tribute chest. You're going to be smashing a lot of chests within year 4, so probably smart to get that early and start getting those extra rewards. Then I'm going to the right and going all the way down to Cabal Gold 3. The reason being is because once you get full gold, you will not earn any more. And this is super important. Initially, when you only have 42 gold, you really want to be slotting that medallion even if you're not doing a Battlegrounds activity. Because if you have full gold and you don't spend it right away and you complete a strike, for example, again, that gold that you would have earned completely wasted. So having as much of a gold capacity as you can is going to let that scenario happen less and less. It's going to let you do whatever you want to do, some Crucible, strikes, go do a raid, whatever, and still be earning that gold and not have it reach that super low cap early and have it wasted. After that, you're probably going to want to get Tribute Chest 3, which gives you 2 gold when you smash a chest. That's not a ton, but it will add up in the grand scheme of things, and anytime you can get resources back, that's pretty good. Then I'm going to the far left to get Proving Ruin 1, 2, and 3. So ruins are going to be additional things you can slot into your hammer to give you additional bonuses. So sometimes it's more rewards, sometimes it's additional gold when you smash a chest, but regardless, again, more rewards and especially the ability to choose between a few different ruins is going to be a very good factor. After that, I'm getting Challenger Medallion 2 and 3, which is going to let me get different types of medallions I can slot into the hammer instead of the original one you first have access to. And again, this is going to have an influence on the rewards I'm getting from the chests and just let you dictate what you're going to get based on your needs. After that, it's really up to you. We just have kind of random rewards that also drop with stuff. The one other thing I would look at is the hammer charges. If you feel like you really need more hammer charges, definitely grab that upgrade if you need it. Remember that every single week there's going to be new challenges introduced, and some of those are going to give that war table reputation. Also remember that you can still do the previous week's challenges if you haven't, and definitely go after the ones that do give the reputation first in order to start progressing your hammer. And so guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by rating and especially sharing, and if you want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to again slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at Kackis or join the official Discord linked in the description. Again, I really hope you enjoyed, and as always, have a good day.